I'm Ron Burgundy.
I'm Ron Burgundy?
Shall we head to my favorite planet in the galaxy? The planet of good vibes. 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 It's time!
All right.
I love humanity. I think it's great.
It's all good, man. I think the word you're searching for is Space Ranger.
The Hamm Planet Podcast.
We are blasting off into the galaxy of good vibes in approximately 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Top of the morning, folks. Good afternoon and good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to the Hamm Planet Podcast. I'm your host, Peter Hamm. And if you're new to the show, happy to have you here. Definitely will tell you that. We're a show about 3 things. Simple as that. Good vibes. Great people. Glorious stories. So if you like those things, respect those things, or you yourself are a good viber, make sure to stick around. Make sure to spank the subscribe button. We'd love to have you. We would really come on in. It's a cozy home here. With that being said, ladies and gents, tonight is a privilege and honor to be traveling through the beautiful galaxy of good vibes with a fellow brother, former roommate as well, a fellow NASA enthusiast, current astronaut in this current moment, as am I. We're in space, and we are going to fill your space with some good vibes tonight. Ladies and gentlemen, it is a pleasure and a distinguished honor to welcome back the one and only Mr. Clay Goodman. Clay.
Happy to be back.
Oh, brother. Nice, good crowd tonight. Love that. I just got a high heart rate thing.
We're excited.
That is science and technology showing that we couldn't be more fired up.
Hyped up.
So it is a very special reunion tonight. Clay, how you feeling, brother?
Fired up. Excited to be here. Can't believe that was 2 years ago. That is blowing my mind.
Time flies when you're having fun, is what they say.
Yeah, absolutely.
It's crazy how it does. Brother, that is one of the most slickest, sickest jackets I've ever seen. Coca-Cola
Thank you.
OG? Is that what is?
Yeah.
What year is that from?
This is apparently from the lips of the man himself. He said it was a 70s jacket.
I like it. Well, sold.
So story is basically I'm addicted to Facebook Marketplace, and on there all the time.
Well, I don't know. Is that an addiction if you're getting a good? If it's a good.
Hey.
Unless you're getting unnecessary things. You need a Coke.
People are addicted to things, and they're still getting the good.
There's a lot worse.
Out of it. There's some bad, but you're admit that doesn't apply to this jacket.
We appreciate the honesty, bro.
Doesn't apply to this jacket.
It doesn't apply to the jacket.
Yeah, no.
It's a great jacket.
Guy, probably in his 70s. He said,
"Good guy."
Yeah, good guy. Good guy. Met him in Rowlett. He said he'd worked in Coca-Cola for a number of years and was trying to clean out his closet. I said, happy to take it off your hands.
Yeah.
Selling it to me $10 for a nice, cool jacket. Absolutely.
Damn. So he was a lifelong Coca-Cola guy.
Big Coca-Cola guy. Yeah. He asked me if I was like a Coca-Cola
distributor or something.
Yeah, like collector or something. I was like, no, but that's a sick jacket. So
Coca-Cola, I mean, their brand and color, logo, everything, their history, it's valuable for sure.
Part of the American history, American story.
1,000%. Coke and McDonald's and Walmart.
Yeah.
I mean, you could say we could probably go down a list.
Yeah. Whiskey and Coke. It's as American as it gets.
It really
in my
is.
mind.
It really is, brother. touch in on the Coca-Cola year it was originated.
Yeah.
Brother, that was in the 1970s.
That's what he said.
Brother, speaking of the 1970s, on the topic of space, just a hot take, do you believe we've landed and facilitated operations on the moon? I'll preface with this, since I'm coming out of the gates with this strong one.
Yeah.
I am a moon believer.
Yeah.
I'm a firm believer, honestly. I'm firm. We did that shit, in my opinion.
I will say, I love to hear
Love a good conspiracy.
did it happen? Love a good conspiracy story. The
Hard not to.
fact of the matter is, if we had not been on the moon,
Right.
Russia would have called that pretty quickly, in my mind.
Right. 'Cause
They would have been like,
they were doing all that.
You are not there. We're going to beat you to the moon.
Right.
You lost a space race because you're playing Hollywood. No. I mean, it definitely happened.
Right. That's a good point. I feel like people don't make it
It was a
point
space,
to
it was a
emphasize
space race.
That's so badass.
If they hadn't shot a rocket,
why are they not doing that nowadays?
I mean,
Like now, Ukraine
Elon
and
Musk
Russia.
is trying to
Why don't
bring
they
it
just
back.
try and Ukraine and Russia? First one to the moon wins. That would help so much. And be way much more chill for everyone on humanity. Anyways, I know that's
I think
a long shot.
America would have to supply the rocket to Ukraine. They would lose that without a lot of help.
Yeah. Touchy subject, I guess. I mean, I am a happy man to be here with you, brother, in Texas.
Yes, sir.
A great state. A state that we proudly were born and raised in.
Yep.
Brother, I always like to tap in the audience a little bit to our life journey before we just go blast off into Galaxy 1709.
Okay.
Brother, how long did you live in Mansfield? And how was growing up in Mansfield?
Yeah, I moved to Mansfield in 7th grade. So
7th grade.
Wasn't
good
a
grade.
lifer. Wasn't a lifer. Came from Rendon, so not that far.
Lifer in my eyes.
Yeah, I mean, area wise, it's pretty dang close. But
We'll count it.
so 7th grade, started playing football with Garrett.
Yep.
I remember
Good old Garrett Graham. Shout out Garrett Graham.
We were playing football after the season, and he broke his collarbone, and then rode his bike home.
Yep, that was rough. He rode his bike home?
Yeah, I don't think we knew it was broken. He was like, this is not feeling good.
Was he? So he was tough. He was pretty tough about it.
He was a tough guy, yeah.
Yeah, Garrett's always been pretty tough.
Mr. Lee himself.
Yeah.
GOG.
Garrett Lee Graham.
Yeah.
Hell of a chef, hell of a man. You're a traveled man. You've seen different corners of the earth, Brother Clay.
I'm just beginning my travels, but I've been a few places.
That gets me even a little more jazzed up to see where you're going next.
Yeah, I love traveling.
Brother, what is your favorite place you've ever been? I know you've been zipping around the globe.
Dubrovnik, Croatia was...
Wait, one more time?
Dubrovnik?
Dubrovnik?
Yeah, they filmed some Games of Thrones scenes there. So
Sold.
You've seen some of their castles.
Immediately
in the Game
sold.
of Thrones scenes. Yeah, it was one of those things where we were driving to Split to Montenegro and trying to find a place for dinner, and
Okay. When was this, brother, to give us a timestamp?
yeah, it was probably 4 or 5 years ago.
Okay.
Probably 4 or 5 years ago.
Nice.
And yeah, we come across, it's getting night. We come across, winding a bend because we're driving the coast of Croatia, and we
You're
see
driving on the other side of the road, right?
No, same side.
Or other side of the car.
Nope, same side of the car.
Like an American car.
Yeah, it's like American car.
Oh, they just do that shit in London and
yeah,
France.
yeah, UK. They're
Why?
they're confused.
It never made sense to me. But sorry.
I respect it because it's like us with like the metric system. We're like
Right.
we're
They definitely
we're doing what we're
right.
doing. We don't care what the rest of the world is doing. This is us. I respect that. Stick to your guns.
I will say, like, I rep inches and mile and yard and
Hell yeah.
hard.
The rest of the world is wrong. We're right.
Right.
That's always
But
been my
then,
stance.
then, when you learn about the math behind it, it's like,
Don't think about it too much.
Maybe they got something.
Don't think about it too much.
But so this place is in Czech Republic,
Croatia.
formerly Czech Republic.
Yeah, they had a couple wars back
Wait,
in the 90s.
I'm thinking. Am I thinking?
With, who'd they
Maybe
go
I'm
with?
thinking. This the same? Yeah, where Prague is.
A little south. So it's
But
across
same
the sea
country.
from Italy.
What country is Prague in? again?
Don't put me on a geography test right now.
I fucking got. Oh, I
Don't
I
geography
moved
test
my
me.
map.
Been there, but
Oh, that's
I
just
didn't
America.
well, that's all you need. I didn't expect you
That's all you need.
to question my knowledge of
No.
small
It
European
is
countries.
It is absolutely not any test at all, brother. Don't you worry. If you don't fucking know, you just don't know. It's okay
Look.
because you're not supposed to know. I don't think you're a geographical scientist,
I'm just a simple builder.
brother. I get that.
I
I
build
respect
things. I don't know
Building.
things.
Building is an art that I think is now more valuable than it's ever been.
Absolutely.
It's we're getting to a place, I feel like, in humanity and society
Mm-hmm.
where technically any person who has a financial means can acquire the resources to build something that they want.
Sure.
Sure. That's never been a thing. They didn't have that, 20 years ago or 10. I can Amazon enough things to build a house. I bet.
That'd be impressive. That'd be a good
That'd be a
YouTube video.
great YouTube video. Holy
I
shit.
Amazoned my entire home from the foundation. That'd be.
You show an
I'd
empty
watch
plot
that.
of land.
I'd watch that.
Maybe we're on to something. If you like this idea, let us know. If we got some fellow people involved, shit, I'd do it. It'd be a hell of a challenge.
I think you need to, along with the newsletter.
It'd help get the arm stronger.
Along with the Hamm Planet
Yes,
newsletter.
the Hamm Planet newsletter.
That's how you can launch it.
The Good Vibes newsletter.
Good Vibes newsletter. I think it's a must.
Good vibes and good news.
I'd subscribe. Just
It's a
based
letter.
on that tagline alone, I'm subscribed.
Good vibes, good news. Tim Ferriss been doing his for years.
Tim Ferriss is
He's
an
doing
OG,
good.
and he's
You love Tim Ferriss too, bro. We haven't talked about this much.
Absolutely. He was one of the people that got me into listening podcasts.
Yeah,
He's
he's
probably
done a
my
ton.
first guy I ever listened to, podcast wise.
He was definitely an innovator.
I feel like he slowed down recently.
Oh, no doubt.
But yeah,
I mean, he's
back in the day,
he's
it was Tim Ferriss.
Yeah, I think he's done definitely over 1,000 episodes, over 1,500, I think.
Yeah, lives in Austin.
Yep.
So Texas man
Right.
now.
Hey, I respect Tim Ferriss. I think he's honestly smart.
I'd get a beer with him. I'd get a matcha
The guy
or whatever
knows-
he
Yeah, he drinks a matcha,
coffee, the mushroom
mocha latte,
coffee or
mushroom,
something.
lion's mane
Lion's mane,
sprinkled.
Absolutely, I'm there.
I wonder if that's all he puts up in that espresso.
He put something else.
It always makes me wonder, like, are the super elite or like smart? Do they have some access to some shit that we don't even?
I think that, and then I'll hear about a
There's
musician
definitely some.
like dying from a overdose on what's the thing they cut everything with? You know what I'm talking about?
Fentanyl.
Fentanyl.
That's
And I'm
fucked up.
I'm like, okay, I guess they don't, because if people with money are dying from fentanyl, then they don't have better stuff than we can acquire.
Or the ones who do are just smart enough that we don't know.
Yeah, I mean, there's definitely some cool stuff out there.
And it was stem cell and shit. That's like the first thing I think of that, like, society that has a disposable income to spend thousands and thousands of dollars on your health every month.
Yeah. Yeah, when I went to the Georgia Auburn game in Athens this year, I went with Kelly, my aunt.
Love Aunt Kelly.
Love Aunt Kelly.
Great aunt.
We were hanging out with the Bowers, Brock Bauer, they're tied in there. All American.
Okay, no shit.
Himself.
I know.
Yeah.
I know who that is.
His dad's a cool dude. Went drinking after the
Love
Brock
that.
didn't go with us. He
went to go work out.
Yeah, probably. He
Probably
was getting ready for the championship, but his dad went out with us and we got a little lit.
Hell yeah. That's legendary.
It was a fun night.
Dude, he's super good.
Yeah.
Isn't he tied in for Georgia?
He's gonna go first round.
Yeah.
Unless he decides to stay at Georgia another year, which he might.
What would you do?
Oh, I mean, the thing is, college players can get paid now, so it's like he's already banking.
Is he already
so
banking?
It's not like, oh, I need the money.
How much is he bank? Like, what is he
he's a
making per
millionaire
year?
For sure. He's made millions of dollars.
No,
Absolutely.
like, is there no means of measuring what some of these guys are making now that they can get paid for whatever?
I'm sure someone's tracking it.
I mean, the IRS is.
I hope so.
Well,
Somebody.
I've heard their technology though is not up to speed.
I don't think anyone's technology is up to speed. You just look at the United Airlines snafu that happened very recently. People are operating.
I don't like United.
Very old.
What happened? I don't know what you're talking about, though.
So I guess something about how they plan their flights, and don't quiz me on it. I read
That's okay.
headline with basically their infrastructure for how their software was laid out was super old, had never updated it,
Yes.
and it crashed or whatever, and then they weren't able to figure out where flights go, and then they've had
a mess.
a lot of problems
A mess.
for
a
week or two.
If you have that many planes under your control in your company, get your shit together.
You would think so.
United has done me dirty. I'll never fly them again.
I'm an American guy, American Airlines myself. So
Yeah, I'm an American or
I don't know if
Southwest
I've
guy.
ever
I'll go
flown.
Delta. I can't usually afford it, but Delta always nickel and dimes you.
do they?
I don't know. I'm a Southwest and American guy.
Yeah, American Airlines have been pretty loyal.
Americans been steadily good throughout entire life.
Yeah, my whole life. I mean, I've been flying since I was a kid. Going to California.
Yeah, and we're astronauts, so we fly a lot with that
That's to the moon.
to infinity and beyond.
America,
America, senor.
number one.
Senor, can you move your wire real quick? I want to read the quote.
Hey.
It says, "Things go better with Coke." Trademark, 1970.
Yeah, it's definitely a trademark. Yeah, it has a.
That's the OG. I wonder. I think you could probably flip that for even more.
I mean, I could show people the back of it.
It's legit. It's
The back's
not
pretty
dirty.
cool. The back's cool.
Show the back. Ooh, red inside makes me want a Coca-Cola, honestly. This is a good find.
Yeah. Here we
Look
go.
at that.
Look at that.
Inside? Oh, that's on the back, yeah.
Yeah, it's got this liner
That's some gangster
is
shit.
removable.
That's nice.
We'll keep it off the spacesuit though.
That is damn, no wonder Coke's done so good. If they're giving their guys just
Just office.
hell of a
Office
jacket.
swag.
Yeah, in the 70s when that guy put that on, he was like, oh.
He's definitely hitting the bars after, and that's how he met his wife.
No doubt. It's a good looking jacket, I'll say it that way.
Yeah.
But I bet he
Courtesy of Facebook Marketplace.
I bet he felt
Forever.
great when he put it on, and I'm glad he's passed it on to you, brother.
That's what we all want to do, right? Pass on legacy.
1,000%.
Keep the
I'm
cool stuff
big on
running.
that. Thoughts, what do you think when it comes to legacy?
Um,
How important is it to you?
I think nothing I will do would be more important than simply just, having kids, teaching them
Right.
teaching him to be a good person.
1,000%.
I don't think there's anything I can do in my lifetime that would be
Coach him up.
better than doing just that. So
Very an answer I'm not surprised of, but it's true, Senor.
shout out to the beautiful Samantha.
Shout out to the
my
beautiful
wife.
Samantha.
Hopefully we
Amazing lady.
we can get the kids thing a rocking. We're
I love that.
we're just getting it going. We're just starting to think
There's
about
gonna
that.
be
So
a castle of 20 years. Senor.
maybe in 2 years on the third podcast will be a rugrat running around. Who knows?
I love that. Maybe 5. Who knows?
Maybe. Oh, jeez.
Can I have,
Some Irish twins coming.
well, hopefully not. That's a lot at once.
You know Hendrix.
I feel like one at a time is Hendrix. Yep,
this guy's got
he got a lot.
so many kids running around.
You know, Hendrix is
Respect.
awesome.
Respect. He's a
I
good
think
man.
it's a good thing.
Oh, absolutely.
It's important for good men nowadays to actively, want to be a good dad, not to get too
Yeah, hope
a
so.
lot. I mean,
Hope so.
we are at a chapter of life where all of our friends who we grew up with, and they're like a huge part of everything we know. A lot of them having kids. A lot of kids.
Yeah.
Sometimes it's like, whoa, old Susan had 7.
Yeah.
She was a nice girl, and now what? Yeah.
But other than Hendrix,
I'm just Susan's a made-up fictional
we're all
character.
starting
Entertainment purposes only.
pretty late. I feel like most of my buddies, I mean, as far as in reference to 50 years ago,
Oh, 50 years ago,
late,
it's 21.
late
and
20, early 30s. That's late to start having kids.
times have changed
And
for sure.
in reference to like
Times have changed
20,
for
30
sure.
years ago. Like my parents had me when they were in their like barely into their 20s.
Right.
And
And that was normal back then.
yeah.
I feel like I know good people who are 38 just now trying.
Yeah.
Senor, you still have quite a ways to
I think
38.
people are thinking they need to have, I need to have everything together. I need my career to be this way before I start having kids. Or I need to have this
1000%.
much money or this big a house before I even think of that. Versus like our parents were like, they had the kid and they just figured it out.
And that's how it should. Honestly,
Hey, both ways, either having them early, having them young, want to be more together. I just think it's people's mindset are too much. Like I have to have everything
I have to be
figured
prepared.
out.
I have to be prepared for
Versus
this. I need everything.
You're never going to be prepared.
Never.
It's always going to seem like it's going to be too expensive, no matter how much money you're making, because of lifestyle inflation. You make this much money. Like I was making,
Right.
right out of college, I wasn't making that much money, and I was like, I'm living on top of the world, make a lot more
Right.
money now, and I'm like, things are tight. It's you can make it work. You
Right.
don't need to make 6 figures to have a kid or have a house to have a kid.
It's nice. It's nice to have a big old bag of money when you
But I
got a
understand
kid.
it. I understand
But-
it. Obviously, I'm doing it that way. Like I'm waiting. I waited.
Well, Senor, it's it's admirable, Senor.
Yeah. But these knees are going to be pretty
It's-
shot by the time my kids are in high school.
Well, brother, I mean, I think it is good to plan to a degree,
Absolutely.
like be on the same page. I think that's ideal.
Yeah.
But it just fucking happens.
Yeah.
And it's this act of, I say Jesus.
Let's say Jesus. Let's just say it.
God bless Jesus, Senor. Good guy.
I'm sure he does.
Great carpenter.
Yeah.
He knew his way around the kitchen. Kitchen.
This might be a maybe rough.
No,
but
nothing's rough
but
at the Hamm
I was
Planet
reading
Podcast,
as
Senor.
far as like translation wise.
Right.
He could have been. People may have mistranslated carpenter from
That could
the
be
original script.
I
That he
always
was
wondered.
actually a mason.
making knives,
a mason.
swords.
No, a masonry. Like he was a mason. Like he was throwing down brick, block. He was a mason.
Well,
He was a man of the people.
That's badass.
So
I
either
mean,
way,
that's not
carpenter
far
or
off.
mason, that's a man of the people. He's a builder.
I'm thinking of is that a blacksmith who makes this?
Yeah, blacksmith.
I should know that. Either way, I mean, that's manly shit.
Manly shit.
He was pretty swole, at least from like the passion. He was.
I believe in a Jack Jesus.
I think that's good for people to kind of like, whatever they're thinking, if they're King Tut worshippers or if they're Jesus or if they're Purple People Eater, they identify as Purple People Eaters, and they believe in the Vikings. Skull. Shout out to JJ Hoops, episode 14. I'm pretty sure. Yep, 14.
Hoops.
Shout out Hooper.
Shout out
Brothers.
Hoops.
Sorry about the Vikings. That Whopper commercial got to Kirk Cousins. Yeah. Dude, that commercial is the first one in years that has driven me clinically insane. At BK, have it your way. You rule. Fuck off. I'm tired of it, senor. I don't know why they authorized that on TV. Because it was hypnotizing and like fucking attacking people's brain. A lot of people I've seen other testimonies similar to this where people are like, my ears are bleeding ketchup at this point.
Burger King's the only thing around.
What's your
it's not a bad
top 3 burger restaurants, senor?
I mean, obviously Whataburger, because it's there and it's good. And
it
also,
is reliable.
I'm addicted to spicy ketchup because
that is some
wonderful
good
condiment.
ketchup. They don't have spicy ketchup from Whataburger at Burger King.
No, they don't, and they never will.
They probably never will.
Patent pending.
Is it patent pending?
I have no idea.
I bet it honestly is.
I mean, this guy.
I don't see much spicy ketchup.
You would think more people would have it because it is a hit.
Right. It's a hit. People, it's like crack cocaine was in the 80s to some Texans.
Yeah.
It's a widespread phenomenon. And I don't know where I can find other spicy ketchups. Granted, I haven't searched.
Whataburger for sure.
Whataburger, number one.
Honestly, I like Wendy's, which might be polarizing. But I'm a fan.
I got nothing against Wendy's either. I'm a Wendy's guy. I'll be honest. I'll put it out there as well.
And then
they make a good baconator.
OG. It's the reason it's been around a long time. McDonald's, they can put a burger together.
They do know how to slap a patty against a bun.
I mean, that's obviously not. There's much better burger places, but in the fast food
Sonic.
scene,
We left out Sonic. We don't like Sonic. Too greasy.
Sonic is right on par there with McDonald's as a 3. I interchangeable to me.
Do you feel healthier at McDonald's or Sonic?
Sonic, but it's only because Super Size Me, that movie
That
about
was
the guy
rough.
that ate.
Yeah, that fucked me up too.
That made me always think of
the puking and stuff.
Yeah, as of McDonald's as like
that was such a
unhealthy
disgusting movie.
Yeah, we watched it. We watched it in PE class. Yeah. That's the only time I've ever watched it was in PE.
They
class.
were pushing it on us.
Yeah,
for sure when it came out.
There was probably a lot of fat kids in that PE class. I was in PE class.
Were the kids fatter then or now?
Now, but so I was in that PE class. And Josh Taryn was in the PE class with me because we were both in like AP classes.
Right.
So we could not go to football class.
Yeah.
So we had to be in PE in
that's amazing.
In like middle school.
Walk the track together.
So Coach Limke.
Yep, shout out Coach Limke.
Literally let us do whatever we wanted because he's like, y'all are in football. Like I'm not here to y'all know fitness and stuff. So me and Josh we'd play like dodgeball and stuff.
That's great. That's
good times.
Good.
They were good times.
Warm up.
Shout out Josh Taryn.
Shout out Josh Taryn,
who was in the PE class and made it livable.
Shout out Josh Taryn in the PE class
and Coach Limke.
Oh, and Coach Limke.
All the girls
Coach
were
Limke was a great coach.
The girls loved Coach Limke.
Oh yeah.
I heard a lot about him from
all the
ladies.
Mansfield moms too.
Yeah, well, there was a couple moms with a couple coaches situations that did happen, which was awkward.
It's Texas for you.
Yeah.
Good old Tex football.
Yeah. My triple jump coach dated one of my friend's moms. For a little while. I'm not gonna throw names out there, but
Yeah, we can beep it out.
it was awkward. I think it was Coach Smith. Coach Smith.
Honestly, the coaches are heroes to a lot of people.
Yeah.
So sometimes,
Coached out.
shout out, yeah,
Respect the man.
1,000%.
Legend.
Legend, brother.
I remember the first time it was the first time I ever saw someone like flag pole, like where you held onto a pole and kept your body straight. It was Coach Stout.
Insane.
And I was like, how do you even do that?
That's impressive.
Never been able to do it myself. Never had the core strength, but respect.
Me either. You have to be kind of. That's hard.
It's hard. Absolutely.
That's insane.
I don't know how he did it.
Well, Senor, he was a legend. He was a legend, no doubt, Senor. Senor, I think we have now landed upon the moon on this glorious evening. And Senor, I look out from the spaceship and I see just good vibes flying through the air with flamingos and shit. Anyways, Senor, we're going to take a quick commercial break. We'll be right back, ladies and gents. Stick around. I'm Ron Burgundy.
I'm Ron Burgundy.
Sky rockets in flight. Boo! Afternoon delight.
Whoop.
Afternoon delight. Afternoon delight.
And now a word from our sponsors.
Man, I feel really good right now.
I'd like to say this to you kids.
I was born ready.
Okay, bet. Game on. Game on.
If you don't scrape your tongue, you're nasty.
Remember the Alamo.
Yes, sir.
So let's give it up, ladies and gents.
Wow.
I pop my perk over retarded.
How are the women in Green Bay, Wisconsin?
How are the women in Green Bay?
Need to get on his yoga regimen.
Hamm needs to see me on the golf course, by the way.
Ooh.
I am Fiona in the swamp.
To me, I'm talking to you.
Yo, if you're a fish,
Get out her swamp, honey.
Is Joe Flacco a gold jacket quarterback?
No.
yes, sir.
Thickety McThickerson.
You rat Yes, sir.
Smile on this guy.
Freshly fixed.
Here comes Santa Claus. Here comes Santa. Oh, that person's going nuts. They're fired up.
Actually simmer down a little bit.
Simmer.
Just go ahead and take a seat.
That was a really nice introduction.
I just looked for a nice looking pair of white sneaks and I'm like, done.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the Good Old Hamm Planet Podcast. We are happy to see ya.
He told me, hey, you get one call when you get arrested.
One.
I'll bail you out one time. That's all you get.
One.
Still haven't used it, but I plan to.
Still got one in the bank.
Yep, I will use it before the end. Before
You bet. I mean, that's expensive.
I mean, maybe the next couple of years.
It's a good thing to have on hand, honestly. That's pretty nice.
It's a free bailout. It's basically if you're playing Monopoly, you get
Monopoly.
one card and it says get you out of jail free, and that's what I have. It's good to have.
Yeah, that is a card in the Monopoly. I wonder if it has symbolism. To like, yo, if you're coming to America, you're going to have someone who can get you one time.
Should. I don't think you should go anywhere unless you got to get out of jail free card.
Valid point, senor. Valid point.
Tell you what, when I drove in that same trip in Croatia, we were pulled over by the Bulgarian police.
Bulgarian police pulled you over.
Yep. And they took our passports and they said you can get them back if you give us like $1,000. And so we had to go find an ATM.
Did they say like $1,000?
It was whatever their currency was. It was like 5,000 of fucking dinars or whatever, which was about $1,000 US.
So token.
Do what? No, I was driving. I think I was driving and there was a speed trap in like a small town.
What car was the European police driving?
Well, they're just they're just standing out.
Standing?
Yeah, they were just like 6 dudes standing on a little radar gun set up on a tripod. And they're like, and they had machine guns, so we pulled over. You know?
Yep.
They were who?
Machine gun, I don't know. It does that for some reason.
Yeah, when you pull over.
I'll pull over.
They're the ones who had the it wasn't a civil war. It was some kind of war with Croatia. I think the Bulgarians in the 90s.
Oh, yeah, they've seen some shit. Today, I went outside. I literally just fucking stood there after, like, a long walk.
Yeah.
Definitely people who saw me were like, what's going on? But
Brace it.
I was just looking at the sun. It's a fucking cold day. It was a little, cloudy. Still some sun, though.
Ready for summer?
Oh, always.
Yeah.
But I just let it soak in the body. Photosynthesis,
Yeah.
That's what happens with flowers and shit and trees and shit. Why not me? I like trees too.
Biologically, I have no argument there. I think you need it as much as any tree or flower or anything.
Amen.
We need it.
We need it. And with that being said, we are going to hop into a new segment called Buy or Sell. You bet your bottom dollar, ladies and gents.
Hell yeah.
Let's remind you, though, that we're not your financial advisors.
Never were.
Never were. This is all for entertainment purposes. This ain't stock advice.
Want me to start us off?
Brother, I'd be honored. I'm ready.
Microsoft. Buy or sell?
Buy.
Buy? Big buy?
Yeah. I mean, yes. I'm just gonna give a buy or sell. No explanation.
Okay.
I think that's probably best because we
long-term buy.
Long-term buy, yes.
Yeah.
Long-term. We'll say long-term on all these.
Okay.
I think that's some good framework.
Yeah.
Not that this is fucking financial advice.
This is retirement. So what this was come about by was, I was telling you, the GDP that just came out was a little better than people expected. So we're seeing a little bounce.
Absolutely.
So people are saying, is it a little too
soon?
Is this, what are we doing? I think it's the beginning. I think it's the beginning of a big bounce. I think we're going up.
I mean,
not to say there won't be weeks that aren't.
We've been in the shitter forever.
Things are bad. Things are some
ever since Corona shot
down.
everything up. Then everything's hunkered on down, and blame it on Biden, blame it on whatever. But
Roth IRA has seen better days.
Roth IRAs, a lot of those got hit hard. And I feel for all of our brothers and sisters out there who,
especially people
have endured these past few years
who
of
are looking at retirement sooner than later.
Right.
Like, it doesn't really bother me.
The stock market was continually going down for 2 years straight.
Yeah.
I remember that. We texted a lot about it. We were every day wow.
Yep.
Hate to see it. Unfortunate. Was going up every day at one point.
Not good.
But that's the game. But yeah, Microsoft.
That's the game.
Microsoft being the first one to start with, I'm gonna go buy.
Do you know Qualtrics?
Of course, brother.
Okay.
I would go long-term buy.
Long-term buy. I agree with that.
Which they just had massive day.
Massive day. It was like a 30% or something like that.
Yeah. You got to put for 2 weeks. So just because it's too big of a day. But we'll see what happens.
Put on short term. So the reason I bring up Qualtrics is Haley was one of my sister was one of the first, 50 employees at Qualtrics.
That's amazing.
Because they're out of Utah. Yeah.
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 Yeah, I know Qualtrics.
So pretty wild. She was like startup stuff,
right. Brother, I mean, I can see why.
Yeah, she was in pretty early.
I love that, brother. Okay, brother. Next company.
Next one. So we did Microsoft. We did Qualtrics. Okay, next one, Home Depot.
I gotta say buy. I mean, I can't publicly say sell Home Depot. That'd probably get me shot in Texas. There's coins in minigames. Mario. Yeah, first thing coming to mind.
Okay.
Mario.
Bed Bath and Beyond. Buy or sell? You a memer?
No.
You know the meme stocks?
Fuck no.
Too risky?
Have I fucked around with it when I've seen the memers doing it? Like during midday, I'll see it at like 1. No, I'll see it at like 10 or 10:30 during the day or near close. But no.
Sell.
Too dangerous.
Sell.
Too
risky.
Sell. I get it. Like, power to the people. We can affect the stock price of one stock for a temporary period, but
they always get you.
They're always gonna fucking get you. So I don't. I've definitely learned there's no easy way to do it. It ain't gonna be fucking easy. You gotta understand that. It's not gonna be fucking easy.
No quick and easy bucks in this world.
Yeah, there's no shortcuts. There's nothing quick or no hidden secret cheat code. Nope. Gotta do it the right way or it's not gonna work.
Life's the grind. Yep.
One brick
Embrace
at a time.
the grind.
Like George Washington.
And
Leonidas. I mean, that guy built an empire.
Is
Sparta. Hell of a movie, brother.
Hell of a movie.
Thank you to Leonidas for giving us your helmet.
Appreciate it.
Good guy.
What a piece of history. The 300.
Honest question. Do you believe the 300 is at least 80% accurate?
I think it's based on a semi-factual story. Yeah.
You're a believer.
Yeah. I mean, obviously, the movie version might have been a little embellished. Embellished a little
1,000%.
But did a large force go against a bigger one? Yeah, I think Spartans were involved, and a lot of people got killed.
Do you think 300 Spartans killed over 100,000 Persians, as legend has it?
I don't know about those numbers. I think they held their own and probably
a little ambitious.
Every man killed, 20 guys.
That's respect.
It's respect.
Honestly, respect. So now pulling up my Google Dockaroo.
The phalanx is a very strong battle formation.
Yes, which is also a very badass battle formation.
Very badass. Man to man. The one guy who was like disabled, he couldn't fight online with them.
Love that guy. Oh,
we don't love the guy.
Guy or the guy who lost his eye?
The guy who went over to the Persian side because Leonidas was like...
And he became like a trainee or something?
I don't know what he became. All I know is
something happened.
He screwed over the Spartans because he didn't get to be on the
wouldn't
front
let him
lines. What he was like, you can help the battlefield, you can help clean up the dead, and you're part of the army.
If you want to contribute,
he wasn't like, get out of here. He was like, you can do your thing, but you can't hold a shield the correct height.
You can't hold a shield. You can't be in this club. That's what you have to do to be in this club. You have to be able to hold your shield.
Guy didn't like it.
Well, you can't be a sore ass loser.
Yeah. Can't be a sore ass loser. Cheers to that.
Cheers to that. And the Spartans took no shit.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, I'm thinking of Troy.
Love Troy. Great. We could go down a whole other rabbit hole there. Hell of a movie.
Hector. Do you believe Achilles just wiped the floor with Hector, or do you think it was a pretty good fight?
It was a good fight. Hector fucking, he tried.
He was the prince of Troy.
He was huge battle.
A pretty damn good fighter.
Yeah,
supposed to. Achilles was Achilles.
Yeah, well, when you're
blessed by the gods.
Blessed by the gods. Dipped into immortality by his ankle.
Yeah.
By Zeus himself.
Yeah.
They didn't get they didn't get the immortality on the ankle.
If only Hector knew that, maybe it would have been different.
Legalization of human cloning. What's your take?
If anyone has seen the movie from Arnold Schwarzenegger, what was it, Total Recall? Is that what it's called?
I think you're in the ballpark for sure.
That might have been that.
Yeah.
Arnold Schwarzenegger.
Arnie.
He's just chilling. He's got a family. They clone him. They try to replace him. It's like an iRobot.
Probably doesn't work. It's probably we got some faults to the system.
Maybe, but like if someone cloned you,
I wouldn't be. I don't know.
No
I'd
knowledge.
Kind of pissed.
No knowledge. Like they didn't upload. They didn't upload your brain.
Oh, but they don't tell me. They don't tell me that they're doing this.
Well, they take you out.
Oh, so
how long do you think it'd take people to realize it's not you? They don't have your brain, but they look like you. It's just like a clone version.
Pretty fucking quick, honestly, with me.
Yeah, you're right. Yeah,
I feel like with me, it'd be like a 1 or 2 hour thing. He'd be like, "Who the fuck is this? Who's this muchacho?"
This is not Pete.
Yeah,
we know Pete. This is not him.
Pete. Where's your twisted tea? What are you drinking? You drinking a fucking white wine? Who the fuck? Get this guy out of here.
Get this guy out of here. No way. Not my Pete.
Not ever.
Not our guy. I could spot him.
Next question.
No, not a fan.
Next topic. That was great. Electric cars are overrated. Thoughts on that topic?
I think the future is not electric cars. I think it was an ambitious idea.
Yep.
I like the mindset of it, but I think like most things, it was based on a good thought, but a bad execution. It's not the future.
Bad execution so far, or bad when it first started?
I don't think that's where it's going.
You got a diesel, right?
I don't have a diesel.
Or you have a
good
old truck.
I drive a good old just normal unleaded truck, Ford. No dually or diesel or nothing, but
built Ford tough.
I tell you what. Battery powered. That ain't gonna work out long term.
It ain't gonna get you across some good old the Great Plains of America.
There's limitations.
Limitations
with the technology, including the chipping. You know, the chips, making the chips, all the miscellaneous.
They're fucking up with the chips.
Metals and things that you need to do that, and also just battery storage, rare earth metals.
Rare for a reason.
Not good. The way those are being mined, not good.
Don't buy M&P.
It's just not what it's a good idea.
I like it.
And I like it, the thought, but
love the Texan.
As it is now, it's gonna change.
Gonna change.
It ain't gonna be the future. I'm sorry to say.
It ain't gonna be that way, I tell you what.
No, sir.
No, sir. Okay, brother. Next question. What's your take? What is your take, senor? Artificial intelligence is a threat to humanity. What's your take?
You know, I wanted to talk about artificial intelligence, all the new chat GPT stuff going on. You've seen all that information overload on the news cycle?
Yes, bro.
I'm following it very closely. Yeah. I love it. I think it's wonderful. I think it's a step towards humans having to work less.
It's a great tool.
I think it's a great step in the 40-hour work week going bye-bye.
Right. If used effectively.
I think it will be. I think it's
people need
too useful not to be.
I agree.
I think already it's being integrated into our day-to-day business dealings that people don't even know about yet because it's still so new.
A lot of people don't. It's kind of to me, it's like this shit has kind of been happening for 8 years, probably.
Yeah, but to the scale recently of just basically you can type in a prompt and you can make logos, you can make you can write an email,
right?
You can do all sorts of stuff,
right? But you have to tell it what to do. I feel like is a good thing. It's what makes it a tool.
Yeah, but it's still in like basically the beta phase. They're
True.
just learning.
Right.
I think within 5 years it's going to be insane.
It's going to have its own conscience.
I hope not.
Are we going to be fighting Chat GPT?
Hell, I hope not.
Like a World War III cyborg like this right here. This is probably live battle footage on the TV.
I think actual cognizant human-like artificial intelligence is going to be outside of my lifespan.
Okay.
I don't think
we're not worried
it
about
might be my
about
kids may have to worry about something like that.
Yeah.
But I'm not worried about something like that.
Right.
Unless people
I just
are
say
just
I hope for the
dumb.
best.
Like it's like we would have to set it up to basically kill ourselves. You know, it's not going to just do it on its own.
And it ain't gonna happen in Texas. I'll tell you that.
Hell no.
You bet your bottom dollar.
So Will Smith will stop it.
Yep. And if not Will Smith, we'll go get
Chuck Norris
Dwayne The Rock Johnson or Chuck Norris.
or Dwayne The Rock Johnson.
All good kind of
Manly
defenders.
Yeah.
Manly man.
They'll punch a robot right in its face.
They'll sock one right in the fucking bionicle jaw.
It's in the cloud.
In the club. Brother, next question here. Could humanity ever find a medication to heal all mental diseases?
Yeah, I think that's possible. I think to
What does that mean, mental diseases?
I think, and the way I'm saying yes to, what I'm saying yes to basically is the different hormones and things in the brain. I think they'll have it more down to a science where
It's definitely pointing that direction.
you can feel happy. You can take a pill and feel happy. If endorphins or
That's been happening though for.
I think they'll have it
years.
even better. I think some of those have some side effects that make it not.
Oh, everything will always have a side effect though.
I think they'll have
just
it.
What are the side effects?
So specialized that there won't be any. That, like, to me, if I'm having a bad day, and I'm like, if I can take this pill and just feel a little happier, no side effects, whatever. Why not?
Right.
Why
That's
not?
definitely scary.
I think it's possible. I think it's doable, and I think it's in the future. They'll have that stuff pretty locked down.
Couldn't agree more. It is fascinating how now compared to 100 years ago,
Well, not
we
doing
got shit that-
lobotomies on people.
they didn't have
They've got a lot better understanding.
They didn't have hydrocodone or shit back in
Hydrocodone.
1800.
Hydrocodone's no bueno to me.
Yeah, it's a medicine that does things that are pretty powerful.
I mean,
there's a whole slew of different things that are
brings me
powerful.
back to the knee surgery days. There were some rough hydrocodone situations.
Yeah,
that maybe I shouldn't have got as many as I did.
Well, they were handing them out like candy back then.
Yeah.
Oh, you got a surgery? Here's 90.
Besides polo, what's the one? The polo's the one with the
Polo.
horse.
Polo's a rich
So
sport.
it's polo.
Great sport though.
Tennis.
Pretty cool.
Lacrosse.
Not hating on it.
That's the most rich people sport I know of.
Yep.
Those are the top three.
Wait, you said okay.
Polo, tennis, lacrosse.
Yeah, tennis is expensive.
Like that. If you're not rich, you're not playing any of those
tennis
sports.
is sometimes more than golf.
Yeah.
And I don't even fucking like
golf's way more accessible than it was. I mean,
right? Golf's came a long way.
Yeah. I mean,
can't wait to golf.
You can go place 18 for nothing now.
20 buckaroos at your local.
Yeah.
Sticks. Just grab them and go. Can't wait to play golf. So,
I can't wait to.
I just like being out in the
drink
trees
a couple beers.
Oh yeah.
On the cart.
4.
Watch other people hit it really well, and then hit it in some trees myself, and say, hey, let's just play it through.
Have you ever hit a guy with a golf ball? Ever hit a guy with a golf ball?
I've hit a deer.
How did that go?
It ran off. It was fine.
Survived?
Yeah, it was fine. I didn't hit it that hard.
Friendly encounter.
Yeah.
Good experience.
It was in California. Lake Almanor.
Love that.
Hit a deer.
I
I
had
almost hit a bird a couple of times, but I didn't.
That's good. Senor, I had a, we'll keep him anonymous, but I had someone,
so you did
hit a person.
Yeah,
with
you
a golf
hit it.
ball.
You hit a person.
No. It was honestly, I would tell you, I'll be transparent. If I did some shit like that, I would say, yeah, it was me. Wasn't me, but was among a an golf accident.
Was this a Garrett's bachelor party?
No.
I feel like we had some close calls on that course. Though,
It was
in
at that
Montana.
course.
It was at the same course.
Yeah.
Course is dangerous.
Well, they got a hole right by the park. Who the fuck puts a park right? And this is like a small strip of land, and it's half park, half par 4, and the park is on the shores of the lake.
Yeah.
So it's like, it's close quarters you're working with. my no names, but my buddy pegged this lady in a wheelchair.
Oh God! It just kept getting worse and worse.
I knew that was the joke.
You said lady, and then you said wheelchair.
I didn't even know about it until like after it was settled, and it was like some.
Does it ever really get settled?
Mountain country people. It wasn't bad contact.
Wheelchair bound woman.
Right. She wasn't injured. She didn't get injured, but she said obviously.
Was it a ricochet?
I don't know if they got set up or not. Remember, I heard about it after the fact because I was playing quick.
Yeah.
Let's keep it moving type play.
Gotta keep it moving.
What the fuck's going on over there type thing.
Someone got slammed with a golf ball apparently.
Yeah, and luckily no injuries, but one of the guys tried to fucking fight.
A little feisty?
Yeah. Apparently.
People on golf courses
are always pissed off. Why are people pissed off? Quit being pissed on the golf course.
Very low barrier of just going from you're just golfing to some guys in front of you or behind you, and
hitting
they're
the ball
just
back
mad, and they're ready to tussle.
They're ready to fight.
There's something about being on the golf course and a
And
couple
having
beers
someone
deep
in front of you.
and
Yes.
you just don't respect the fact that other people are also playing the same game. I don't know
It's so true. Some people get
deal?
so angry. I don't. I'm against it. I'm actively like, hey, who cares? Like we're out here doing the same shit.
I've stood here for 5 minutes waiting to tee off. Well, I'm waiting for the guy ahead of me.
I'm standing in a beautiful place.
What are we doing here? It seems aggressive for almost no reason. It gets very tribe-like. People are aggressive.
Ruins the experience.
Yeah.
When people do it, it's draining.
I consider us all brothers out there.
Right? Yeah.
What are we doing? We're doing some escapism. Yeah. We're not with our families. We're not at work.
No one out here's a PGA fucking pro last time I checked.
We're out here to hit some balls, have a couple beers, and escape whatever we got going on. Meanwhile, people are out there bringing up,
trying to fight,
probably their other stuff into the beautiful game of golf.
Leave it out.
That's
Leave it out of the game.
That's unfortunate.
Leave it out of the game. The game's a good thing.
Respect the game.
Respect
the players.
Absolutely.
Nobody's out there to fight.
No.
People are out there to escape.
It's not a boxing match.
The world and its
Have you ever
BS.
clocked someone on the course?
Hit somebody? No. I'm a lover.
I know you are.
I'm a lover. I ain't no fighter.
I know you are, brother.
I'll try to get away from any kind of combat if I can.
That's smart. It's honestly smart. If needed, you could rise to the occasion, but not worth it.
Not worth
Too much on the line. Honestly, that's how I view it. Let's look at the opportunity economical cost here. Nope.
No, it's almost never worth it. Obviously, there are things worth fighting for, but
movie type scenarios.
None of those things have ever been presented to me.
Right.
None of the things where you're like, this is the time I need to battle. It's usually some BS over some crap that doesn't matter. People get their feelings hurt, get their pride involved. And I'm like, hey man, you can be mad. No, I'm not. I'm choosing not to be. I'm not. I'm not gonna be the angry man. I'm gonna be like, hey, bro, like, if you want to go there,
go ahead.
We can.
I mean, we can, but it's just gonna be a waste of time.
I'm not gonna sit here and encourage it,
right?
Because it's not gonna end up good for anybody. Nobody's walking away a winner after this.
No.
So
no.
You know,
Senor, give that mic a little tilt-a-rooski towards the. Yeah, there you go, Senor. Straight shooting. I couldn't agree more, Senor. I think that's something that is something that all men who really want to strive to new heights begin to understand.
Yeah. I mean, I watch MMA.
Caveman and
you know,
shit.
I practice a little kicks. I can throw a kick.
Gotta be prepared. Gotta be prepared.
I think people are out there thinking, I really want to try that out, see if it works out, you know. But it's just like, it ain't gonna work out, man.
I know.
I did a little bit
doing
of
some jiu-jitsu for a while. So
yeah. I did some rolling on some mats, and I'll tell you what,
you're fighting, motherfucker. How was it?
Anybody can get you.
Oh well.
Anybody can get you.
If they know jiu-jitsu, they'll fucking tie you in a knot.
I had a dude with some big old biceps, big guy. So not the guy necessarily you'd start a fight with, but he went after me, and I thought I had a pretty good angle on him. Right. He hits me with his like arm, his like shoulder, like right in the head. My neck was messed up for like 2 months.
Yikes.
Not fun.
No.
And so it's just like, you know.
And then your quality of life is damaged after that.
Yeah.
For like
2 months.
2 months.
And, you know, they'll get you, they'll tweak your leg or whatever. And this is like during like practice. Like no one's going full tilt, really.
Yeah. Sparring.
And
or
you can be a little sore for a couple weeks over just kind of rolling, just practice and stuff.
Senor, I wrestled in high school.
Yeah.
Well, I had to because my rugby coach said it'll make you good at tackling.
I'm sure it did.
So it definitely did, but it's no joke. It's
wrestling,
hardest sport.
Greco-Roman wrestling.
Yeah. And
that's
it's
the
very
OG
different
sport.
It's very different from any other sport. It's not the team camaraderie and that like unity portion. That's an awesome part of sports, in my opinion. Isn't there in wrestling, which I kind of like. Kind of sucks, but
nothing will get a man more tired than wrestling for like 30 seconds. Like literally, a very short amount of time. You're just throwing your weight against another guy, throwing his weight against you, and you're like, I am a guest.
Yeah, I remember like the first time I started doing it at Culver, I was like, "Jeez, this is not my thing."
Dude, it is rough.
Yeah. Okay, brother. Next question.
Okay, bring it on,
brother. Do video games teach children to be violent? What's your take?
No. No, children are little bastards.
Yes.
And they're violent.
Some are.
Already. Literally, me and my brother, before video games were ever introduced, the way we communicated was by wrestling. We just fought each other. And luckily, I was big enough to where I could keep it from getting too violent.
Love that.
Because we had a good enough age gap. But there are brothers.
What's the gap?
Well, Dylan is 20. Oh, man.
He's like,
he's 24?
He's like, yep.
24?
Well, he's growing up quick.
So it's like a 6 or 7 year age gap. I mean, there's some space. But the thing is, if you're closer together,
right?
Like and usually the
5 years,
the younger brother is a little scrappier because he's fighting someone who's
in my scenario
way bigger than him, so he's got to be scrappy.
Yeah,
especially when they're shit talkers. If the age group isn't big enough, it get pretty good. People
you get some good fights,
get some bloody nose and stuff. Luckily, I was
pay-per-view.
We had a good enough age group, gap that I could. We'd wrestle, and then when it got a little too uppity, I'd be like, all right, we're going to...
Let's wind it down. Let's get a Capri Sun.
Keeping that
little
noogie action. I'll toss you out.
A little wet willy.
He got a little bitey at times, but you had to watch that.
Fuck, I mean,
when he was real
honestly,
young, he'd get you.
You gotta bite.
He'd chomp you.
Honestly, as a fellow little brother,
yeah, use what you
there
got.
were times I was getting choked, couldn't breathe, or like was fist fighting and shit. I bet, sure, no fucking rules.
You
at
don't
this
know. It's
point.
life or death.
Yeah,
You don't know.
yeah, definitely. Like getting that feeling, is good. Knowing what it's like to get into a, fight with the old brother. It's a perfect way to test some shit out. Better than doing it in the streets.
Better than doing it in the streets, yeah. And it definitely makes you tougher. Everyone should have a brother or a good friend to
good compadre
practice the combat with.
Yes, I know.
You know,
we've kind of been combat ready our whole friendship, but I agree.
Yeah,
fucking gotta be ready.
That's part of it being a man. You know,
it is. It's definitely a big responsibility to
these days when people want to act like gender isn't really a big deal.
Right.
When you get down to it.
Yeah. And you get down to the nuts and bolts.
When you're walking home from the bar with your lady.
Right.
And you get a couple people mouthing off. There's someone who's a man and there's someone who's a woman. And the man is expected to, in that circumstance, be a man. And no woman wants to be with a man who
can't put an end to that.
Can't.
Because then you're
who they're like, this guy is not going to protect me. This guy's not that guy.
This guy actually makes this scenario worse.
So, yeah.
Want to avoid that.
Want to avoid that. Want to be able to bring confrontation down. But also, if confrontation's there, you got to do what you got to do.
You got to do what you got to do. And you got to know what you got to do and do what you got to know that you got to do.
And having a boy you've wrestled with your whole life and you kind of know what you're doing a little bit helps.
You definitely got experience. Okay, senor. It's been an amazing trip through the galaxy. And we can continue blasting through space with one of my favorite questions.
Okay.
Which I'm sure you've probably heard it a time or two. Brother, would you rather cue the Who Wants to Be a Millionaire music? We can't hear it right now, but they'll hear it in the show, brother.
Post.
Would you rather be able to speak all languages of the world or be able to speak to all animals in the world?
It's always going to be languages, brother.
Always languages.
Fuck animals. They ain't got nothing to say. I'm hungry.
99
They're going to throw shit at you or something. Yes.
Yeah.
Animals.
I feel like someone could get really excited. Mine always goes back and forth. It depends on how animal mood I'm in. But like if I've been to the zoo and shit, I go with animals.
I got a question for you.
Sure.
How many years do you think we're going to be on this as a people until everyone speaks the same language? Basically, country lines are gone. It's been mostly like a worldwide.
Yeah.
People are speaking the same language.
Utopia.
Yeah.
I would say.
Because I think it's inevitable.
Yeah, I'd say we're about 50,000 years.
Okay.
From
50,000 years.
Well, all language, maybe 30,000. Everyone on the same. I don't know. Yeah, I'm gonna go 30.
I'm no scientist. Universal language at one point.
Definitely. What do you think about 30? 30 being universal language, 50 being utopia type shit. 50,000, 30,000, respectively.
Well, brother, I hope it's shorter than that.
You do?
I mean, I hope so. I don't know.
Would that be a failure of humanity if it took us that long?
30,000 years, a long time.
Do we want that though? Do we want to all speak the same shit?
Yeah.
We definitely. Yeah, I think. Probably makes the most sense.
I think people always have some kind of regional dialects or language or but there will be space and
right.
Airlines and stuff. It's all English.
It's all English, but it's all a little different.
they have a language everyone has to speak.
Right.
And I think there will be a currency. There'll be a worldwide currency.
Bitcoin? Will it be Bitcoin?
Probably not. Probably not. But it'll be an offshoot of something like a crypto,
Ethereum?
Internet coin currency of some kind.
America coin.
Hey, here's shooting for it. But I think people will be. I think you don't want to make it America. You want to make it like world.
I don't
coin,
know anything
Earth
about
coin.
my coins. Earth coin. I like that. I'd buy.
People.
I buy off the name.
Put America coin. People are like, I don't want to do American coin. We're China. Earth coin. It's like there's nothing wrapped up in it. It's just Earth coin. Get in or get out.
Get in or get out. Brother, I buy Earth coin because I think Earth is a great place and it is proudly home to the good old planet of good vibes, senor. A beautiful thing, ladies and gentlemen. Well, folks, I had a phenomenal night, a hoot and a half. How about you, Brother Clay?
Abso-fucking-lutely.
Absolutely. And love Anchorman. Hell of a movie, brother. Just want to. We haven't done as many Anchorman references as I'd like, but we'll get them in.
We always do.
We always do, senor. Brother Clay, any closing remarks, thoughts, words, anything for the people, brother?
The galaxy. Shout out to the wife again.
Shout out to the wife,
Samantha.
Love Samantha.
She wasn't happy about not enough shout outs on the previous episode.
Yes, she said, you've been shouted out many a times, brother.
But
standing in the sun.
She's a wonderful woman. I'm a lucky and better man for having known her.
Amen to that, brother. Y'all are one of my favorite.
Shout out to her.
Damn, that was romantic. Dan Quinn's coming back to Dallas. We just heard that. That's one bit of good news. We're not going to talk about the Cowboys just yet, but ladies and gents.
Tough subject. Tough subject.
Tough. Too soon. This spaceship is continuing to blast through the galaxy of good vibes. And we will see your beautiful faces soon. Sweet dreams. Adios, señores.
Adios.
Buenos noches. Guten Tag. No. Guten Tag's good day.